Hello everybody, this is Captain Jirwa bringing you another PO battle in the RU tier once again. I like RU. But anyway, this is a team that I used a really long time ago. It was when I was first getting into RU, and I think I got either really high in the ladder with this team or maybe it was another team, I don't know. Anyway though, it's kind of a weird team because really nothing on it is really kind of designed to sweep like mole traces. It's like life form mole trace, but it usually doesn't end up sweeping like at all. And because Quagsire isn't Curse and Clefable isn't Calm Mind, they're both just the bulky spreads. And yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not my typical type of team because it only has one choice Pokemon and two walls. So yeah, anyway, my opponent though has an interesting team because he has two fire types and two grass types, which might look like a bad idea at first, and maybe it is, but Entei and Magmortar are pretty interesting together because they both have only very specific Pokemon that can check them at all, or can counter them at all. There's Pokemon that can check them, but there's only very few Pokemon that can counter them. Like Quillfish is something that counters Entei, and Magmortar can totally destroy that with Thunderbolt. So it's pretty interesting, and Sceptile is just a offensive threat whose only counter is Mandibuzz, and Tangrowth just pretty tough wall. So yeah, anyway, let's just get right into this battle. Alright, so for my lead, I decided to lead off with Hitmonchan because I thought it could take a hit from basically all his potential leads, especially Aggron, which was I was really expecting him to lead with, but he leads off with Magmortar. I'm like, well, I can probably take a hit him with a nice Drain Punch, but he Yokos me. And when I saw that, I was like, what? Like, Hitmonchan's got decent natural special defense, and he's using Life Orb Magmortar, which I really approve of, and if he had Flame Charge on that set, I think this man would be my best friend in the universe. So, I really can't do too much against this. Like, I could go into Quagsire, but these do tend to carry HP Grass. So I just decided to go into Moltres, thinking, like, because I was under the impression that I had Hurricane, even though I looked at my moveset, but I have Air Slash, and if I had Hurricane, I could have taken him out, but since I have freaking Air Slash, I cannot, and I lose my second Pokemon on turn 2, so this is really not looking good for me, because this Magmortar is just such a huge threat, and yeah. Although if I had a Slowking, it really wouldn't be any problem at all. And I probably could go into my Clefable, but Life Orb, Focus Blast, or Fire Blast would do quite a lot to me. So anyway, I just bring my Rodent Volt Switch out to kill it. And I was looking at his team, and I probably should have sent out Clefable, but I just decided to go into Quagsire. I really don't know why, but because that means since he has two grass types, he can just bring in Sceptile right here and just start firing off Leaf Storms. And I'm like, oh, okay, it doesn't really matter, I can go into Clefable. And he takes me out with a crit Specs Leaf Storm. So it's turn 4, I've lost 3 Pokemon. And I just lost 81% of my health on my Spiritomb, which has no recovery. But anyway, I just pursued. I thought he would switch out since of this special attack drops, but he stays in, and then I'm thinking, oh, okay, he's going to expect Pursuit, so I go for Sucker Punch, which works out great because I can take him out, and that's why Black Glass's Spiritomb is pretty good sometimes, because if I had the Choice Band, I would have been screwed there. So yeah, brings in Tangrowth, and I'm looking at my team like, well, I really don't have too many options, so I just have to let Spiritomb go to sleep since it's really not going to do much when Tangrowth's around and it's at low health. So I bring in Rotom, goes for Sub and has Leaf Storm, which is interesting. I really don't know what this set is about. He's got like Sleep Powder, Sub, Leaf Storm, and maybe Leech Seed? I don't know. But the switch is really obvious, so I go into Quagsire. And that's good because I can fire off a Toxic on his Tangrowth because I can basically shut down everything except this Tangrowth, which is great because now that it's Toxic, I can start wearing this thing down because this thing is basically threat number 1 on his team. So I go back into Rotom and take the Leaf Storm, and I'm able to hit him with that super effective Hidden Power Fire as he misses the Leaf Storm. I'm not sure if that would have killed me, but it doesn't really matter because he would have just died on the next turn anyway, but I don't really care because he crit me first turn, so I don't really care about that miss. And anyway, if you look at his team, all he has left is Aggron, Entei, and Durant. So Quagsire just basically craps on the rest of his team. He's just like, alright man, just let me get stocked up here and I can just take it on for you. And that's really awesome because yeah, I would really thought like I was gonna lose this battle, and usually like I would probably forfeit in a lot of situations like that because I forfeit a lot. But anyway, yeah, that's that battle. It's a pretty short one. I thought it was pretty interesting though because, you know, freaking Quagsire, man, he's quite the man. I said man like 50 times, but yeah. So that's this battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a comment because I love comments. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.